Hello dear students, how are you all? I Tausif welcome you once again on this wonderful platform Examboard. And as we discussed yesterday, today we'll solve a variety of questions like errors, improvements, synonyms. So from today onwards, I will include all the sections of question paper in this practice session, right? Actually, we had been solving just errors and improvements for around I guess 15-20 days, but I thought that along with errors and improvements we should include other sections too, so that uh, we can practice each section like error, improvement, blanks and vocabulary simultaneously. Okay, so today we are going to start a mixed session where we'll practice not only errors but also other sections. Okay, so please share the session and hit the like button if you like my class, and without wasting time, let's start. So this class is for SSC CGL special class. As we know that SSC is on. Good morning everyone, whoever is watching. So let's start with the question number 1. Question number 1 is, the college library is not only equipped with very good books but also with the latest journals. The college library is not only equipped with very good books but also with the latest journals. You have to find the error in this sentence. The college library is not only equipped with very good books but also with the latest journals. What is the error in this sentence? See, I have explained this question many times that when we use not only and but also in a sentence, both the parts of this correlative conjunction must be followed by same structure. For example, if not only is followed by verb, but also should also be followed by verb. Okay, if there is object after not only, there should be object after but also. Means but also and not only must have same structure. Many times we have discussed this concept. Okay, now here not only is followed by equipped, which is verb, but also is followed by preposition plus object. So this is wrong. So what can we do? We can bring not only after equipped. In place of not only equipped, we should write equipped not only with. This would be the correct structure. Okay, so the college library is equipped not only with. Okay, bring not only from here to here. Okay, clear? Good morning Sakshi, good morning everyone, good morning Akash. Okay, now the next one. The lovers walked beside each other in silence. The lovers walked beside each other in silence. Yes. What is the error in this sentence? This is a very easy question. Very easy one. You just need to look at each word of this sentence and you will get the answer. Yes, anyone? Yes, Bhargavi, you are absolutely right. Bhargavi, Akash, you are absolutely right. See, these are two different words. Besides and beside. Okay. Besides means in addition to. Besides means in addition to. For example, I have a car besides a bike. Means I have both. Okay. So besides means in addition to. And beside means next to. Beside means next to, or we can also say preposition by can also be used. Okay. So the lovers walked besides is wrong. In place of besides, we need beside. The lovers walked beside each other in silence. Okay. Next question. Men are wanted for the army and the navy and the air force. Now, this question is also important. Men are wanted for the army and the navy and the air force. Yes. Men are wanted. What is the error in this sentence? See, when a verb is changed into passive, when a verb is changed into passive, it becomes be plus third form. It becomes be plus third form. Okay. For example, the police beat Ravi. If we have to change this sentence into passive, simply beat will be changed into be plus third form. Okay. The sentence would be Ravi was beaten by the police. So we have simply changed the verb into be plus third form. Okay. But there are some verbs which have different meaning in passive. For example, if I write I want a pen. If we have to change this sentence into passive, we cannot use the be plus third form of want. For example, if I write a pen is wanted, this would be wrong, because when something is wanted, it means he is wanted means searched for by someone. Okay. So when we change want into passive, it becomes required. Okay. So the passive of the sentence would be a pen is required. Okay. Pen is required. So in short, we can say passive of want is be plus required, not be plus wanted. Okay. Passive of want is be required, not be wanted. Want cannot be used in passive, okay, in the same sense, right? So when we change want into passive, it becomes required, okay? So in this sentence we have men are wanted. This is passive, be plus third form passive, and as I said, in passive want becomes required. So in place of wanted, required will be used. Men are required for the army. Men are required for the army. Clear? Is this clear, everyone? Okay. Now the next one. But before moving towards the next question, you should know this. I am sure that many of you have already downloaded the application, but if any of you hasn't downloaded it yet, download it now, because this application is very useful for you, okay? And if you have downloaded, just let your friends know about this, okay, and motivate them to download this application. This is example official app, and a lot of good things are there that example offers you, okay? So this application is certainly be very useful, very crucial for your preparation, okay? So download it now. You get paid courses with test series, free subject wise topic quizzes, job alert admit card, all exam previous year PDF with solution, and a lot of things, okay? So go ahead and download it now, right? And what you need to do to download this application, just open Play Store in your mobile, search for Exampur Sarkari Naukri Prep and install it, okay? Once the application is installed, open it and fill in all your detail, and you are right here with us, okay? So do it now, okay? Next, let's see the next question. She had a miserable existence living with him. She had a miserable existence living with him. This is a very easy one, so I should not waste time, okay? Here we have the word miserable. Here we have the word miserable, and with this word we cannot use an. In place of an, we need a. She had a miserable existence, okay? She had a miserable existence, okay? Now the next one. A weak-minded person is frightened away by the initial difficulties and gives up the attempt in despair. Now, what is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? Yes, guys, I am waiting for your answers. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? A weak-minded person is frightened away by the initial difficulties and gives up the attempt in despair. No one? C. B. B means is, am, are, was, were. Like any form of B is followed by third form. Is followed by third form if the subject is passive. If the sentence and the subject is passive. Okay, be is always followed by third form. But as you can see, a weak-minded person is. Now is be verb. It is supposed to be followed by third form. But frighten is first form. So it should be changed. Okay, in place of frighten, frightened will be used. In place of frighten, frightened will be used. Okay, because be is followed by third form. Be is always followed by third form if the sentence is passive. So is frighten cannot be right. Okay, be is never followed by first form. Okay, be is followed by either ing or third form. Ing in active and third form in passive. Okay, be is followed by ing in active and third form in passive. Be is never followed by first form, and frighten is the first form. That's why it should be changed into frightened. Okay, now the next one. The Beatles will ever be my favorite pop group. The Beatles will ever be. Now this question is important. The Beatles will ever be my favorite pop group. What is the error in this sentence? The Beatles will ever be. What is the error? This sentence is really very important. Okay, this is really very important question. The Beatles will ever be my favorite pop group. See, in this sentence, we have used the word ever. Okay, now, ever and always. The difference between ever and always. Ever is used in interrogative sentences. Okay, and always is used in positive sentences. Okay, if the sentence is interrogative, we can use ever. But if the sentence is positive, always will be used in place of ever. So here ever will be replaced by always. And if we change this sentence into interrogative, ever will be used. For example, will the Beatles. Now, this structure is interrogative structure, helping verb is before subject. Will the Beatles ever be? Will the Beatles ever be my favorite? Okay, so here use of ever is absolutely correct because the sentence is in passive voice. Sentence is in interrogative structure. Okay, so if the sentence is interrogative, you can use ever. But if the sentence is positive, ever should be replaced by always. Clear? Okay, wonderful. Question number 7. She was shocked when she heard the news that he has died. This is a very easy one. Very easy question. She was shocked. She was shocked when she heard. See, the main clause is in past tense. Okay, it means the sentence is in past. If the sentence is already in past, we cannot use has as it is present. So has will be replaced by had. She was shocked when she heard the news that he had died. Okay, she was shocked when she heard the news that he He had died. Okay, so has will be replaced by had. Next one. The behavior of young boys are the subject of comment the world over. This question is important. When I say something is important, don't underestimate it, because when I say something is important, it is actually important. Okay, now the behavior of young boys are the subject of comment the world over. See, this is important but very easy as well. Okay, very easy as well. The subject of this sentence is the behavior. This is the subject. Okay, followed by young boys. Boys is, however, plural, but we should not worry about boys, because when two nouns are joined, by a preposition, the first noun is considered the subject. So the subject is behavior, and behavior is of course a singular subject, and if the subject is singular, it should be followed by a singular verb. So are will be replaced by is. Are will be replaced by is. Okay? Now, the next question. So here we have improvements, sentence improvement. Sentence improvement. Okay. The toys he bought for Susie are too good to be cheap. The toys he bought for Susie are too good to be cheap. So here are too good to be cheap. This part has been underlined. Okay. The toys he bought for Susie are too good to be cheap. This part has been underlined. Now, if you think that this is absolutely correct and there is no error, you can choose the no improvement option. But if you think this is wrong and it should be replaced, you can choose any of these three options. The toys he bought for Susie are too good to be cheap. Yes, are too good to be cheap. Bhargavi said 2, Akash said were, Dasha said 2, mathematics study said 4. Okay. Only one student has given the right answer. Mathematics study. Why did you change your answer? First you said option 4 and then you said option 2. So you are confused, I guess. See, this sentence has no improvement. This sentence is absolutely correct. Okay, why? Because so plus adjective is followed by that. Okay, so plus adjective is followed by that. So plus adjective is not followed by 2 plus v1. Okay, so here so is followed by 2, which is wrong. Here so is followed by 2, which is wrong as well. And here so is followed by both that and 2, wrong as well. Okay, so is followed by 2 and TOO2 is followed by 2. Okay, for example, he is too good. He is too good to be selected. Okay, he is too good to be selected. So 2 is followed by adjective and which should be followed by 2 plus V1. Now, if this sentence has to be transformed, if the sentence has to be transformed into negative, it should be like, it should be he is so good, he is not so good that he may be selected. Okay, so meaning of both the sentences is same. Meaning of both the sentences is same. This is called transformation of sentence. Transformation is not asked directly in SSC examination, but in some examination like IAS, UPSC, transformation is often asked. Transformation means to change a sentence in some other format, like changing a positive sentence into negative, or changing a positive sentence into interrogative, or changing an interrogative sentence into passive positive without any change in meaning. So when we change the structure of a sentence without any change in meaning, it is called transformation. Okay, for example, we had this sentence, he is too good to be selected. The structure of this sentence is positive. Now, if we have to make this sentence negative without any change in meaning, we can change it this way. Meaning of both the sentences are same. So, this is just to explain you in detail. The thing is, 2 plus adjective is followed by 2 plus V1, and so is followed by that. Okay? Now the next one. I did one mistake in the dictation test today. What is the error here? I did one mistake in the dictation test today. Yes, what is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? I did one mistake. See, here we have the verb did and mistake. Now, teachers will tell you that with the word mistake, we do not use do as a verb. With the word mistake, we do not use do as a verb. For example, if I write, I did a mistake, this is wrong. Here use of did is wrong. Okay, rather we use make as a verb with mistake. For example, I made a mistake. Okay, so in place of do, we use make. But what is the reason? Why can't we use do with the word mistake? Have you ever thought about this? That why can't we use do as a verb with mistake? The reason is do is used for something done intentionally. Do is used for something which is intentionally done. Okay, for example, I do my hair every day. I do my hair every day means I comb my hair every day. Okay, so we can also say I do my hair. When I say I do my hair every day, it is being done intentionally. So whatever is done intentionally, do can be used. But mistake is something that is never intentional, because if it were intentional, it would not be a mistake. Okay, so do cannot be used with the word mistake, because do is something intentional and mistake is always unintentional. That's why we cannot use do with the word mistake. That's why we use make. Okay, there is no need to get such explanations, because in one word I can just tell you, as other teachers do, that do cannot be used with the word mistake, make should be used. But I believe if you know the reason behind any concept, it is much better, because without reason, the concept is just like mugging up things. Okay, so I feel it is always better to know the reason behind any concept. Okay, now the next. So the error here is in this part. In place of I did one mistake in the dictation, so did, as we know, is wrong. I made a mistake is right. So option number 1 is the right answer. Option number 1 is the right answer. Okay, now the next one. John has been detained at a meeting. John has been detained in a meeting. What should be the improvement? What is the error? What is the improvement? What should be the improvement? At a meeting has been underlined. At a meeting. At a meeting has been underlined. Now, if you think at a meeting is right, choose no improvement, and if you think it is wrong, you can choose. See, such questions can only be solved if you have learned fixed prepositions. Okay, if you haven't learned fixed preposition, you will not be able to solve such questions, because there is no structural error in this sentence. The only thing in this sentence is whether the preposition at can be used with detained or not. So here detained is always followed by at. Detained is always followed by at. Okay, it means this sentence has no error. This sentence is absolutely correct. No improvement is the answer. Okay, now someone is saying in, someone is saying on, someone is saying blah blah blah. But the fact is, you all are trying to make good guesses, because none of you know that detained is followed by at. And if you do not know that the word detain, at has nothing to do with meeting. With meeting we can use in, we can use at, but with the word detain, at is used. So if you do not know that detain is followed by at, you all are making just guesses. Okay, so here the right answer is no improvement. The word detain means confined. stuck or trapped. Okay. For example, today it's my daughter's birthday and I have to reach home as soon as possible. But my boss said that today we have a very important meeting and you will have to attend that meeting. So I'll say that I have been detained at a meeting. Okay. Now the next one. The butler was as devoted as a faithful dog. The butler was as devoted as a faithful dog. Yes. The butler was as devoted as a faithful dog. What is the error? The butler said the butler was as devoted as a faithful dog. What should be the improvement? Here a faithful dog has been underlined. A faithful dog. See, word faithful is never used with cats. Okay, cats are not considered a faithful animal. Okay, have you ever seen anyone saying that cat is a faithful animal? No, cat is definitely not a faithful animal. Okay, so a faithful cat, a faithful friend, no. A faithful pet, no. Here faithful dog is the right answer, no improvement. Because when it comes to faith, only one animal is considered and it is dog. Okay, so faithful dog is the right answer. So no improvement is required. Okay. Now the next one. The government representative furnished the reporters all details. So here furnished the reporters all details. This part has been underlined. Okay. Now you have to see whether the underlined part is correct or incorrect. If the underlined part is correct, choose no improvement. And if the underlined part is not correct, choose any of the three given options. The government representative furnished the reporters all details. This question, and I am sure that none of you know the right answer of this question, and all of you will try to make good guesses. Bhargavi said 2. Yes, Bhargavi, you are absolutely right. Bhargavi, you are absolutely right. See, this question is also based on fixed preposition uses. Okay. This question is also based on fixed preposition usage. As we saw in the previous question, that the word detain is followed by at. It cannot be followed by any other preposition. Same is the case with this sentence. Here we have a word furnished. Okay, and the word furnished is always followed by with. Okay, we furnish things with something. Okay, for example, I furnished my room with new curtain. I furnished the reporter with all details. So furnished is followed by with. Okay, so here furnished the reporters with all the details will be the right answer. Okay. Right. Next one. Here we have some fill blanks. Here we have some fill blanks. My father was too blank to push the heavy door. Faint, feeble, fragile, faltering. What should be the answer? What should be the answer? See, fragile is something which can be broken easily. Okay, fragile is something which can be broken easily. For example, a glass. A glass can easily be broken. Okay, feeble means weak. Feeble means weak. So my father was too weak to push the heavy door. So here the right answer is feeble. Okay, here the right answer is feeble. Okay. Next question. The flood damaged the books so much that it was impossible to blank them. The flood damaged the books so much that it was impossible to blank them. If something is damaged, it needs to what? Retrieve, retrace, retract or retreat. Retrieve means to bring something back. Okay, retrieve means to bring something back. Retrace means to find something. Okay, Bhargavi said 1. Okay, mathematics study say 1. Dashath said 1. Okay, so right answer is retrieve. Retrieve means to bring something back. So when something is damaged, it should be retrieved. It should be bring back to the earlier position. So 1 is the right answer. However, the meaning of the word retract is to reject. Okay, clear? Now the next one. His bungalow went through a make what? His bungalow went through a make what? Make up, make out, make over, make for. Here over will be used. Okay, because makeover means transformation. When something is transformed, we call it the makeover. Okay, so over is the right answer. Now the next one. Now synonyms. Here we have some words and we have to tell the synonyms. Okay, so the first word is petition. The first word is petition. Yes. The first word is petition. What should be the right answer? Petition. See, the word petition is used in courts. Okay, we file a petition if we think that there is something illegal or there is something against the law. We file a petition in court. So petition means appeal. Petition means appeal. Okay, vacation is not the right answer. Okay, petition is the right answer. When we find something illegal, when we find something against the law, we file a petition in court. Okay, we appeal in court, right? So petition means appeal. Okay, next one, proposition. Now what does the word proposition means? Proposition. Proposition. See, intimation, protestation, proposal and invitation. What should be the right answer? Yes, see, intimation means to hint. Okay, hint. Invitation, we all know the meaning of invitation. Proposal, we all know the meaning of proposal. And what is the meaning of protestation? Protestation. Protestation is simply protest. When we find something against us, we protest. Okay, we protest. And proposal is like a suggestion. And invitation, you all know what invitation is. So proposition means proposal or suggestion. Proposition means proposal or suggestion. So here third is the right answer. Okay. Now the next one, vivacious. 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 Vivacious means lively. Okay, vivacious means full of life. Okay, vivacious means full of life, right? I don't think that I need to explain the meaning of imaginary. Imaginary is a very common word. Okay, and you all very well know the meaning of. And as far the word languid is concerned, languid is antonym. Antonym of this word. Languid is antonym of vivacious. Languid means lack of liveliness. Okay, lifeless you can say. Lifeless or inactive you can say. Languid means inactive. Okay, so languid is the antonym. Okay. Now last word for today is sporadic. Sporadic. What is the meaning of sporadic? Sporadic. See, frequent is the antonym. If frequent is the antonym, then what should be the synonym? Because you all know the meaning of frequent. Something which happens frequently is frequent. And if frequent is the antonym of sporadic, what should be its synonym? Its synonym should be scattered. Scattered. Because timely is also antonym. Timely is also antonym. Because when something happens timely, it is not sporadic. Sporadic is when something happens infrequently. Okay, after an unconstant interval. So here, scattered is the right answer, because scattered is never, in a proper way, right? Okay, so this much for today. Now, very quickly, just give me your feedback. I want, I guess 13-14 students are watching me right now. So I want feedback from every single student that whether this class is fruitful, you are learning, you find this class useful or not. If you do not find this class fruitful or useful for you, there is no point in continuing it. Okay, so I only want to teach you if you are comfortable, if you are learning, if you find this class useful. I believe in investing time, not wasting time. Okay, if this class is useful, I am investing my time. And if this class is not fruitful, I am wasting my time. So you too should believe in investing time, not in wasting time. Okay, so this much for today. Tomorrow we'll continue the same concept. We'll solve all the sections, all possible sections, synonyms, antonyms, and tomorrow I will include parajumbles too. Okay, so see you tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.